Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. How is everybody doing? Breaking news. Tottenham have a double swoop, right? And Postecgolou is manager of the month, and James Maddison is player of the month. We're going to delve straight into that quickly. Let's see. First of all, let's see who's in the house. Big up to you people. 114 of you in the house. First things of all, let's get to 100 likes. Come on, smash the like button. And let's enjoy the show. It's going to be quite... We've actually got something to talk about today. Big up, Rinketic. How are you? I'm all good, mate. Big up to you, my friend. Don't call me Jack. No one calls me Jack. It's weird. I find it weird. Unless it's Susie. She can call me Jack. Big up, Scott Colliver. How you doing, my friend? Mojo Matsy, manager of the month curse. Hopefully not. Let's see. Touch wood, it doesn't. I think it's a different situation now, right? The last manager of the month for Spurs got sacked 2 months later. It won't happen here. I'm not saying it's not happening. It will not happen this time. Big up, Tigaro. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we ain't. Afternoon, Perchy, all in the chat. Yeah, big up to you all, guys. Come on. Let's get those likes up. There's 39 likes. Straight away, let's smash up the likes. Who else we've got? We've got Sukil Harry Hahn, big up to you, mate. Tomorrow we have to play like last time we played against Burnley. We have trashed Sheffield United. We will trash Sheffield United 5-0. See, I was thinking we were going to win 3-0. I said 3-0, but listen, the way we're playing football right now, no reason why we can't. We're playing some really, really good football. And I'm so excited to watch Tottenham tomorrow. I can't wait. Perchy, morning. Please stop the polls. They're annoying. No. Just to annoy you, Kate, I'm gonna keep making polls just to annoy you. Yeah, and what? Don't worry, I've already redirected for you, mate, dear. Big up, Tigaro. How you doing, mate? I'm all good. And just won the award. He has. He's lifting the trophy. We've won a trophy, everyone. Big afternoon, Dan. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're well. Oi, Perchy, and the chat. How are you doing, Tim? How are you doing, guys? I'm gonna be a little bit shameless right now. I'm looking for 9 subscribers. My thing is just frozen. Can we get to 2,200? I've been 8 subscribers. If we can get 8 of you that are new in here to subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. We get to 2,200. I've been chasing that for about 3 weeks. I've been chasing out 50 subscribers in the last 3 weeks. Subscribers are just not growing. A double for Spurs at last after all these years. Exactly, Route 2. We're winning it all. We're winning it all, guys. Just announced on the Premier. Yeah, it's just announced that Ange Postecgolou is one manager of the month. The shirt. Don't hate on the shirt. Susie, if she's in the chat, she'll not like you. She picked out the shirt. Up the shirt. Need to get 3 points against Sheffield United because after we've got Woolwich, Liverpool, we normally get 0 points. Adam, I agree. I think we will go and win. I think we will go and win, though, by the way. I think we're going to win it tomorrow. Afternoon purchase from the Balearics. Big up, Pedro. What Balearic Island are you from, Pedro? I'm just in the mainland over at Barcelona, so let me know. I'd love to know which island you're on. Yeah, first Premier League player of the month since 2022. Agreed. First double since 61. Get in. Exactly. Let's celebrate the double. Tiger, what's wrong? Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with it? Exactly. What's wrong? Only the second Aussie to win it. Well, no, he would be the first Aussie. There's only ever been one Aussie manager, right? Am I right in saying? There's only been one Aussie manager, and that's Postecgolou. So surely he's number 1, right? Unless you mean player as well, because I think Harry Kuehl won it, or Tim Cahill maybe. What? I'm not sure that means. Hi, Perchy, or Jackie to his mates. No, Perchy. Call me Perchy. Susie calls me Jackie. She's allowed to. Big up, Perchy. I've just come from Daddy's. Oh, Daddy sent me out? Daddy sent you lot over. Big up, Kuva, mate. It was a really good show you and Sav earlier. Big up to you both. Actually, a really, really good show. Look, there you go. Look. Hi, Susie. So Ange's manager of the month sacked in November then. Yeah, that's the crux of it. No, it's not happening. Perchy's nose, though. What's wrong with my nose? So what's going on? What's wrong with my nose? Oh, I'm missing what's going on. I feel like you lot are having a go. Great news about Maddison and Ange. Agreed, Scott. Massive news. Well done, Ange, for being one of the 5 nominations for FIFA Manager of the Year. I agree. That's a big shout as well. You got that. I mean, he won't win it because I think Pep Guardiola wins it. I'm going to bash you up then, Kate. You and what army? Yeah, Susie picked the shirt. Chow Tommy. Who's Tommy? I don't know why I'm there. Who's Tommy? Tomorrow, Son has to play down the middle. I agree. Look, guys, let's delve into it. I'm just going to quickly pull it up. And guys, whilst I'm doing that, can you guys smash the like button? Come on. There's 129 of you in it, but 49 likes. Come on, guys. Smash the likes. Oh, look. What a picture this is. I'm going to put this up on screen. I'll go over because I want to read what the club have said about it. But look at this. What a pick. Can you see that, guys? The manager, the player. Honestly, what a sight. What a sight. And as always, I just wanted to, if you can still see my Twitter page, right? I'm assuming you can still see my Twitter page. Yeah. I wanted just to read what the club put first about James Maddison. They announced that one first. So the club have a summer signing from Leicester City. James has enjoyed a superb start to his life in North London, and he is now capped off by claiming his first ever Player of the Month award in England's top flight. Having previously been nominated for the prize on 4 occasions during his 5-year spell at the Foxes, Maddison has now gone one better by winning the inaugural award of the 23-24 season, thanks to an incredible first month in Lily White, producing both assists for our 2 strikes and our opening weekend draw against Brentford. He then scored his first goal when we travelled to Bournemouth. 2 weeks later, stroking in the net, intricate play in our 2-0 win at the Vitality. He then continued his goal-scoring form into September by a bagged away at Burnley in the 5-2 triumph. And then obviously the list of our last player. Who was the last one? Harry Kane was the last person to win it in 22 last season. It's not even last season, the season before. I'm going to stop sharing that for just 1 second, guys. What are we taking on that? That's huge, right? He's never won it. What's the hate going on? Who's hating on who? Behave. A holiday in Menorca, mate. Oh, nice. You're at Menorca. Okay, nice. I assumed with the name Pedro you lived out there. That was all. You have a very Spanish name. Hi, Perchy. I've just subscribed. Big up, Paul Matthew. How are we doing? Is it Matthew? Is that it? Is it French? It sounds French. And we're, guys, just so you know, we're 7 subscribers of 2,200. Please, if you could do so, that would be amazing. I'm on the road. We're pushing it hard. We're getting there. Good afternoon, Adrian. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Team will be the same at Sheffield United. I agree. The only thing I would say, I have a funny feeling Johnson comes in for Kulu. That's my thing. I wouldn't be shocked if I'm not dying on the hill, though. He's got an awful top on. Barry, you go around and top off, mate. Let's be honest. Don't hate on the top. And by the way, Paul, I can't read it on my. I can't put it on the StreamYard link. But Paul O'Connor has sent a membership. It hasn't come up on here. Oh no, it has. Sorry. Big up, Perchy. Excited for the weekend. Me too, Paul. How are you? Thank you. Member for 2 months. Part of the crew. If you want to join the membership, it's just below there. You click the little join button and you can get involved. It's about $1.99 and we'll be doing a member stream. I do apologise to the members. I was going to do a member stream this week. I might do it next week. I'm going to have to do it next week. Sorry, there was a bit came up this week, so I couldn't. So I do apologise. And also, Mark Cousins took 2nd month as member, a free gift, the channel that keeps on giving. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. Big up to you, mate. Listen, real ones. Been here since the start, you guys. So much love to you guys. Thank you. Hi, Jack. Just from F1 22 is the best. Hi, Jack. Brendan Johnson will play the second half and be substituted for Kulu. Yeah, either way, Happy either way. I want to see him get game time, right? The first man since Huddersfield Town's David Wagner to claim the prize in their first month in the top flight. Great news. Big up. Barry. Yeah, Barry, don't be mean. You're awesome, Susie. I take it back. The shirt is lekker. Honestly, look at you guys. Oh, stop talking like it's... Oh, I forgot it. Afrikaans in the chat. Stop it. I don't know what you're saying. Looks like the sort of top Charlie Sheen would wear on 2.5 Men. I've had this before. It does. It's a very 2.5 Men shirt. Big up to you. Big up. Big up Leo. Leo Lamb Lego. Yeah, big up to you, mate. Jack Patmore. The fact that 2 new club editions of one shows what we've been missing. This, I agree. And it just shows I've been crying out for us to sign James Maddison, which feels like nearly ever it felt like. Why are we not signing James Maddison? He is exactly what we need. And I'll tell you what, Ange Postecgolou is everything what I love about Tottenham right now. Bang on the money. This is the one. Did you buy him that top? She did, actually. She did buy it. Will Big Vic make it a hat-trick of saves of the month? This. Vicario's been incredible, right? I love Vicario. Aussie Mark Schultz won the EA Sports Player of the Month in February 2010 with Fulham. Oh, okay. But okay, I see. I think I got mixed up. Is in winning player or manager of the month. Postecoglu is the first manager to win it, right? Only manager to ever manage in the top flight, right? Larissa said he'll be fighting for his place. No, I don't want to see that man in there. This, bang on. Both of them well deserved. I think it's the first time I'm in a Perchy live, so you know what that means. Let's have a light party. Richard Pugh, big up to you, my friend. You're a real one. I see you all the time on Sabbath. Thank you for coming over, my friend. Thank you for coming over. And keep telling everyone, tell everyone to like the stream. Come on, man. We want to get to 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes in 2 minutes. That would be amazing. That's 37 likes would be amazing. And big up, Richard. Welcome on. I haven't seen you around in here, but I've seen you on Sabbath a lot, so big up. Yeah, imagine hate. Don't hate, man. Hate isn't going to hate, man. You love me really good. Richard, we always have a party with Perchy. This is what I love it. I just have a nice chill. I love a chilled stream. Nothing beats a real chilled out stream, right? Big up. It's Greek. Oh, fair enough. Big up. I think, do you know what I was thinking? Do you know with your name? I do apologize. I was thinking of, do you remember Jeremy Mathieu, who played at Valencia and Barcelona? That surname just reminded me of that. That was why. So big up, mate. Big up, Paul. Big up, mate. Reckon Johnson will come off as an impact sub. Yeah, I agree. I think Johnson will come on. I think he starts or comes on. It'll be one of the two. I just want to see him play in this team, right? Where will Johnson play? I think he can play in any of the front three, but I have a funny feeling he plays on the right, is my feeling. But I'm excited with Johnson because I think he's got a bit of pace. Listen, I wasn't overwhelmed with the signing initially, but now he's here. I'm like, do you know what? Let's support the guy. I hope he comes in and does well. And I think he'll get 9 goals this season for Spurs this season. That's what I thought. Not very French. Yeah, sorry. Mojo, you're right. I was thinking of Jeremy Mathieu, but it was spelled very, very different. Yeah, sorry. I'd like to be, if you'd like to become a Jet, there you go. Guys, join the membership. That'd be amazing if you could. That'd be so amazing. Thank you so much. There are reports that Lloris is going to fight for his place. What does that mean for Vicario and indeed for Ange? It means no difference, in my opinion. Oh, big up, Tigaro. Here's to you and Susie. I wish you both much happiness. I love the channel. What a guy. Big up, Tigaro. My guy. How are you? Thank you so much. It means the world. Thank you. Very kind words. Yeah, see, look, Kate likes the shirt. Where have I missed some people off? I do apologise. I'm trying to go through your... Big up Penfold. Big up Darv. How are you? I get Penfold jokes. Wayne Holland, Maddison wins the first ever. Yeah. Oh, Wayne, if you want to call out the fashion, please, I need to call out your bad football takes, my good man. Your guy that you said was going to be awful has got Matt Player of the Month. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you, Wayne. Much love. Big up Wayne Holland. He's a real legend in the community. He may not be a Tottenham fan. He's a Leicester fan, but genuinely one of the nicest blokes. You can just have a real nice chin wag and you can pull a bit of fun because he said James Maddison wouldn't be very good, and he turned out to be very, very good. Big up Bobby Andrews, Big Ange, manager of the month. Perchy, if this guy continues this season with the style of play and gets us in the Champions League, my concern is holding on to him with these owners, not backing him fully though. Bobby, do you know what? Let's discuss that. That's a real good point. Because if this guy does really well for us, who's to say a big team doesn't go knocking for him? Who's to say? But listen, let's not. The one thing I will say though, mate, let's not worry about that. I get it. I do get it, by the way. But let's not. For me at the moment, let's not worry about that right now. Let's just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, right? Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't. I wanted Maddison back at Norwich. I wanted him back at when he was at Coventry. I saw the kid play at Coventry and I went, do you know what? This is a talent. Then he went to Norwich. I went, get him at Norwich. Didn't. Then he went to Leicester and I went, oh, now it's going to be tough. You would have to force Leicester to get relegated. Leicester would have to get relegated, which they did to get him because otherwise you're going to be paying crazy money. But I've said it all along since his Coventry days. He's a big Coventry fan. Not these nonsense that he's an Arsenal fan. He's a Coventry fan. And he started there in their academy. Big up, Wayne. Not all people without a shirt. Yeah, exactly. Let's just hope we don't get hit with the manager of the month curse. Daniel, we know it's not going to happen. That happened once. It's not going to happen again. Surely not, right? Surely that's not going to happen again. Surely not. Sorry, apologies. Just my phone. Yeah, everyone joined a Perch party. Susie loves the party. She loves a celebration. We'll have to get some more Baileys in soon. Just saying. Question, Perchy. How important of us is the January window? Let me say that again without choking on myself. Perchy, how important is the January window for us this year? Do you know what? It is going to be important, Paul, depending where we are. I'm going to just say this, hypothetically, massive hypothetical. Spurs are sitting in third place in the league, about 10 points off the top. No, sorry, say again. 7 or 8 points off the top, third in the league. January becomes absolutely massive, right? Because you go, do you know what? Look at this. 7 or 8 points off the top of the league, third place in the league. Now, let's go and get some more quality to bolster this team. Heck, if you have to rip up Dyer's contract, Lloris's contract in January to free up some space, Davis is if you have to, and you go and buy 3 or 4 players, around 30 to 40 million pound players into your team and go, do you know what? We're just going to add sprinkle more quality to go, do you know, let's push on to the end. Let's push on to the end, right? That for me is what we should be doing. But it's a really good point. I don't think we'll spend loads in January if we're not in that sort of title challenging era. But regardless, we need 2 or 3 players in January, in my opinion. I agree. Perchy shirtless stream too. No, Rinketic. See, this is the thing, Rinketic. Susie gets a shirtless stream whenever she wants. Just saying. But normally it's not on YouTube. Let's put it that way. Just saying. And yet, Daniel's got a massive point. Don't forget your fantasy football league. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I made 1 substitution, 1 transfer. And do you know what? I'm going to tell you it. I got rid of Carlos Vinicius, and I brought in Jordan Archer. Yes, he's playing against us, but I brought him in long term thinking he's playing a lot and scoring goals at the moment with Sheffield United. So I think he's a sneaky one. So I'll tell you my team for my 11 for tomorrow goes with Ramsdale, Udogie, Estupinan, Aurier, Saka, Maddison, Sterling, Salah, Diaby, Isaac, and Erling Haaland as captain, of course. That's my team. Yeah, don't forget it. Oh dear. Why do you call your father by his surname? No, because I can't call him by his first name. I find it weird. Like I just know him as Sava, right? Like I don't obviously like. I feel like I'm telling him off if I call him by his first name. It'd be well weird. Oh, big up, Tiger. I hear you, Perchy. When I saw his name, I sometimes thought it was my surname. Oh, I see. Brennan is quite tall compared to others of our attackers. Yeah, so I'm going to skip you on flying through. Perchy, just to go on Spurs. Also, like other things, it's a bit early for that. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, I'm not going to go more into any further. He's had 4 good games. He's a fraud, Wayne. Oh, don't be that guy. Do not die on the hill, Wayne. Do not die on the hill. James Maddison is an absolute revelation. I love you, Wayne, but I don't die on that hill. I'm just what kind of bowling team it is playing today, Perchy, mate. I love it. This is great. I love the banter. You guys are quality. Hands won't leave until he's achieved something, at least out. Yeah, win the treble. Yeah, that's fair. Massively fair point. It's easy. I love it. She's the best. I love it. Oh, brilliant. Everyone's got an opinion. Yeah, they do. Even on my shirt. I love it. Guys, you guys are brilliant. Oh, look who's here. Phil P. Let's go, Tottenham. Let's go. Big up, Phil P, my guy. Oh, look, Susie loves Phil P as well. She always tells me, man. Oh, man. I hope Spurs score as many goals as Perchy has on his shirt. Brilliant. Yeah, we got 1 strike, 2 strikes. Yeah, just get loads of them in. Big up. Brilliant, Richard. Are you in mine? Guys, make sure you're in my fantasy league. Make sure of it. Big up, Ross. Ross, my guy. Part of big up, Ross. You have the best Twitter account ever, my friend. I'm not going to unveil it in case people don't know your real name is. I won't, unless you want me to. But Ross is on he's on the podcast that I do with James Payton, the Hotspur Way podcast. New show out that we recorded last night. Go and watch it. We had Spooky over, Spooky the creator, who was joined us, which was good. So get over there. Big up Ross, by the way, mate. Love you to bits. Top guy. I'm beating Sava at the moment. That's my only goal. Yeah, exactly. Susie has got this vendetta to beat Sava in fantasy football. She keeps going, I'm beating him. I love it. He goes, he has all the football opinions in the world, but if I can beat him, I know more. Brilliant. I love it. When has this ever happened? Needing a little push to get us over the line. Levy, agreed, mate. Happens all the time, and we don't seem to materialize. Guys in the chat, we're halfway through today. Can we get 15 more likes on the channel? There's 130 of you in here and 85 likes. Let's do that. Let's get the likes up. And guys, I'm offering you, if you can, guys, get me 7 more subscribers to get to 2,200. That would mean the absolute world. So please get involved. Listen, and if you want to join the membership thing, it's just below there. And the little ticker's just floating behind it, of course. Cameron Archer Perch, not Jordan Archer. Who was Jordan Archer? Sorry, yeah, Cameron Archer. So you're right. Wasn't Jordan Archer? He was a goalkeeper. Sorry, apologies. There was. Yeah, sorry, you're right. I'm putting Son as captain. I like it. Do you know what's annoying? I haven't got the money to put Son in, and I really wanted to put Heung-min Son in because obviously I've got a Doji and Son. So I've only got 2 Spurs players. So I want to get 1 more in, and Son would have been the one that I can't get him in. No, big note. Oh, yeah. So Ross, you were saying, like, would I take Sancho in January? Nah, not for me. I think there's too much at the moment going on with him that I wouldn't have him in personally. Not for me. Yeah. I would like Orban for 30 million, loan him back, Sancho and Tosin in January. Not for me, Sancho. Soleil's a good shout. But I think we're going to have to be looking right now for homegrown. So Tosin's a good shout. So how about this? I wouldn't be against Sancho if it was a loan till the end of the season in January with an option to buy him at the end of it for about £40 million. Then you've got 6 months as a try to buy, right? For me, I wouldn't go and get Sancho in straight away. For me, not for me. Gosh, I'm miles behind the chat. I do apologies. I'm miles, but yeah. Susie's got good taste like an ice cream. I don't know what you mean by that one. I'm not. Where's the link? Someone put the link in. Oh, so okay. So Ross Jacobs, my guy Ross. If you're on Twitter, and you know the Tottenham Simpsons Twitter account that puts all the cool Simpsons stuff. That's Ross. That's Ross. So big up to you, mate. You need to change your account to Simpsons Twitter on YouTube so we know who you are. That's who Ross is. Ross is a really lovely guy. He's the Simpsons, Tottenham Simpsons account on Twitter. If you go and follow him, I think you do some of the best stuff ever. And big up to you, by the way, because you've got you say you've got to deal with a non-league club to do their starting lineups and stuff with getting like Homer Simpson and stuff in. I saw it yesterday. It was really good. Yeah, someone put the link in for the FBL. I'd play Johnson over instead of Richie. Richie's not going to start for me. Not for me. There you go. There you go. Get and jump in and join the league. That'd be amazing. You're all welcome on if you're new here. The man, the myth, the legend is Perchy. Big up, Jacob. How are you doing, my friend? I'm not a legend just yet, am I? But make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. That's all I'm going to say. Cheers, Nick. There you go. Look, plugging away. Go and join the Shellside Spurs show. The best Thursday night you'll ever get. What the F are you wearing? Don't talk to me like that because Susie will not be happy. Susie will not be happy. Oh, look, there she is. Yeah. Oh, she's got a picture on. Oh, you've changed it. I love that. I always look for the S. Now I've got to look for your face. I love that. Love it a lot. Yeah, she bought it. Don't be rude. Tosin is a free next year. Won't he sign a pre-contract with Monaco if he wanted to join? Yeah, that's the worry, isn't it? Of course, that'll be the worry. So Spurs are gonna have to go over it. That's not fashion police should arrest him. Behave. What's the code? Oh, the password. I'll read it out to you. How about that? I'll put it. Richard. What I'll do? Let me go. What I'll do now? Let me pin it. That'll be what I'll do. Oh, I haven't been on my computer on it for ages. It's asked me to sign in. Just 1 second, guys, and I'll get you guys in the fantasy league. Where am I? Where's mine? I've lost mine. There it is. The Perchy League. The Perchy TV League. Invite people. We want the link. Copy the link. Paste it there. There you go. I'll pin that for you guys if you want to join. And the code, if you just want the code, is just there. There you go. Done. Guys, we're going to go for another 25 more minutes. Can we get 10 more likes? Come on, 10 more likes. Let's get it over 100. That would be absolutely incredible if you could do so. Just letting people know on the Gift Orban hype, he has 1 goal in his last 5 matches. Not exactly pulling up trees. Dan, but that may be in the league, but I tell you what, this kid is a good player. Daniel, trust in me. Trust in me. There it is. At Spurs Simpson. Go and check his stuff out. It's brilliant. I have an idea. Don't Perchy, I think you could beat Sava to 15k. Just saying. Let's do that then. If I can beat Sava to 15k, I will gift every single one that is in the stream of the 15k one. I'll buy a shirt for everyone. That's how I'm confident. Sava's about 4k away, 3k away. I'm not going to do it. I would love to, though. It'd be amazing. Who will be sacked first, Eddie Howe or Ten Hag? Good question, actually. Who's going to be the first manager to... Oh, out of those two. Oh, that's a good question. It depends how Eddie Howe continues, right? I would throw Pochettino in the mixer on that one as well. Ten Hag. Actually, no, Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe I'm going with. because they might want to know. Perchy is punching. Yeah, I am. I agree. She says it to me all the time anyway. Susie, can you join the live and tell us why the shirt is sexy? If you want to come on, I'll message her. I'll go. Let's see. If Susie, if you want to come on, you're more than welcome. I know you got stuff on at the moment. Rinketti, we're gonna have to do a fashion installment at some point. Yeah. Do you want to come on? You're always welcome. Big up, Richard. Welcome in. Welcome in. And guys, 4 more likes. Come on, let's do it. And can I get? Where am I looking? I'm lost. Sorry. I'm clicking on all the wrong things. Yeah, 7 subscribers away. Come on, guys. And also, guys, I'm going to do one last plug, and that's the last bit of plugging I'll do for today. If you want to, am I looking at the right bit? I don't know if I am. I think I am. No, I'm not. It's that side. That one. Go over and check on my Instagram page and go and check out all the stuff, because Susie does some incredible work over on my Instagram. She deals with it. She does all the artwork, all of the fun stuff. I do the bit of content. I give her the content, but she does some absolutely incredible stuff. So please go over and check it out. Go and like all the stuff on there. All of the artwork is done by Susie in her spare time. She doesn't have to, but she's helping me out. Much love to her. So go over there and show her some love. Joining this late will be interesting to see if I catch up. Spoiler, I cannot. Yeah, you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine, Richard, because your points will just move over. You don't start on 0 when you join late into it. Too technical me, I don't understand it. Yeah, Mark, big up to you. All that shirt needs is a Perchy logo and a ka-ching on it. Should we get some Perchy merch and some mental shirts? How about this? I'll find somewhere where I can design them if we can get when we get to 3,000 subs. I will get some wild shirts with the Perchy logo on it. How about that? Just for a bit of a laugh. I think Hal will be gone first. Yep, fair enough. Who's just changed himself to the fashion police? Brilliant. Right, one more mention of the shirt, and I'm using the spanner. Do not. She loves the spanner. Sorry, Susie and Perchy. I should go back to sleep. Night. The fashion police have turned up quick. Yeah, there they are. Well done, Geordie. Fashion police. Yeah, we know it's you, Geordie. We know it's you. Wow, I was not sub. That's been corrected. My guy, right, Richard. Big up to you, my friend. I thought you'd been subscribed, but big up, welcome. Yeah, we see you. Oh, look who it is. Question is, which one of the amazing ones is it? And we've got Has Marlon, Ashmatic, or Has. The other Has. I had you on the last 10 minutes whilst I was working. The fashion chat has had me in lols. Do you want to jump on, my friend, for a little bit? You're welcome. I'll send you over the link. If you want to come on. I'm on 208, so not far behind. You're catching, Richard. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Pochettino to get sacked first. We should launch a clothing range. Clearly crying out for it. Yeah, they hate it, but I bet you they'd all buy it, Suze, wouldn't they? They'd all buy it, wouldn't they? Let's be honest. Of course they would. Going with a few more losses. Will Dad be happy that you have your own merch before him? I don't think he cares, to be honest. Welcome, Richard. Yeah. Marlon, do you want to come on? Marlon, text me if you want to come on, my friend, and I'll pop you over the link for the last 20 minutes if you want to come on, my friend. So come on, I will send you the link if you want to. If any of you boys want to, I love you boys to bits. You boys are brilliant. Go over and subscribe to View from the South Stand. These guys should be on way higher than they are. Sorry, what? If Susie ever annoys you, do you call her? Do I call her Susan? I actually do, but she calls me Jack. Which whenever she calls me Jack, I'm like, I'm in trouble. No, I do. I actually do call her Susan when I'm annoyed with her. When I'm a bit of an argument, I call her Susan, and she hates it, and I hate being called Jack. The YouTube name. Sorry, what? I'm confused. Yeah, I genuinely do. Question. Listen, guys. We're going for another 20 more minutes. I'm loving the laughs. I'm loving the banter. It's all good fun and games. It's all good fun and games. It's really cool. So, no more shirt talk. Let's try and avoid talking shirt talk. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you, I wanted to reach out the Spurs thing about Postecgolou. So let me just go and find it. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Let me go. I want to read this out and I'll put this up on stream for you guys as well. Yeah, go and subscribe to Marlon, Ashmatic, Haz, and the other Haz. Guys, amazing channel. I'm going to do a new show where what it is like dating a Spurs fan. There you go, Suze. There you go. You're invited. There you go. She'll have an absolute. She'll say it how it is as well. She'll start saying, "Oh, he doesn't stop talking about football. God, it's football this, football that. God, he doesn't stop talking about Sava." Yeah, right. That's what she'll be like. So we're going to put this up. Just 1 second, and we're going to read this out together. Where am I? I want to go on this one. There we go. So, as you can see, Ange just claimed August's Premier League Manager of the Month award. And there's his coaching style. There's Millie Jedinak, Ryan Mason. Is that Chris? I can't remember who these lads are. But yeah. Oh, Matt Wells. I know that one. Is that? I'm not sure. Anyway. Ange Postecgolou is named Premier League Manager of the Month in August. Appointed as our head coach back in June, Ange has enjoyed a nigh-on-perfect start to life in the Premier League, which saw us headed into a September international break second in the table. Joining us from Celtic, where he had led the Glasgow side to 5 of 6 possible domestic honours in his 2 campaigns in charge, the Australian has brought his front-footed, high-pressing, attacking style to North London, and it's certainly made an impact so far. Beginning with a 2-2 draw away at Brentford on the opening weekend, Ange has since led us to 3 wins on the spin in the top flight, seeing us defeat Man United, then Bournemouth, both 2-0, and then stormed a 5-2 victory against Burnley. This naturally is the first time Ange has ever won the award, and he is the first manager since Huddersfield's David Wagner to claim the prize in the Premier League in his first month in the top flight. And there you go. There's the pictures of Ange and his staff. And there it is. The last manager to win Manager of the Month was Nuno Espirito Santo. Wow. That you don't want to see that. That's worrying, isn't it? But Ange has won it. Big up to Ange. Big Ange has won. Oh, look who's joined. Sam's here. How you doing, mate?
I'm well. I'm well.
I'm ridiculed by the shirt, by the way. I don't understand why.
No, I think it's good if you've just transported here from the 1960s. I think it's nice.
Oh, Susie will hate you for that, by the way. She bought it.
It doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. I'm learning a lot about Susie lately.
She's also celebrating that she's beating you in fantasy football.
Oh, mate, I'm awful. Do you know what? It's like earlier on, somebody said, Sava, it's Friday. Don't forget to change your team. And I'm like, yeah. And already, if you hadn't have said it then, I would have forgot again. So before I jump off.
Yeah, don't forget.
Yeah, I just don't. Do you know what? I find it all a bit tedious, if I'm honest.
No, but what do you have to do? You have to plan it right. So you just set it out Friday morning, have a look, who's doing well, who's doing badly. I've made one change. Cameron Archer's into the team. Not going to be on the starting team. I've took Carlos Vinicius out because he's about third choice striker. And now in comes I just want to get Heung-min Son at the moment because he's a midfielder on the game, and if he's going to play as a 9 for Spurs, he's probably going to be the banker to get into your team.
Listen, I don't even know the rules. Am I allowed a couple of changes a week or what? What do I do?
You're allowed to make 1 transfer a week, but if you don't make 1, you get 2 the following week. You can't go any more than 2.
Oh, so I must be able to have 2. I've had the same team 4 weeks in a row.
If you've not changed your team, you'll get 2 transfers now.
Superb. There you go. I'm going to get 3,000 points this week.
What are your thoughts, my friend? We've just had a manager of the month and a player of the month. It's all going great at Tottenham. Except the last time the manager won a player, the last manager of the month, he got sacked in November. Are you worried by that or not?
No. I think that the whole manager of the month kind of curse, so to speak, I don't buy it. I keep seeing. Listen, I am one as well, as you know. I like to keep my feet on the ground. I think it's really positive, but I'm not like some fans talking about title challenges and that. I think just haven't learned. But I do think that the difference between this and when like Nuno won manager of the month is, I mean, I don't know how Nuno won manager of the month. We were absolutely disgusting to watch.
He won 3 and 3 though, didn't he? That was why he won 3 and 3.
But
I know it was awful, but we won.
I would have rather. I don't know. I'd rather wear that shirt than win games.
Whoa! Don't hate on the shirt.
Just saying. And no, look, on a serious note, look, it was awful, wasn't it? The football was dreadful.
Yeah.
I think the difference now is you can see a plan. And I think that's what people are excited about. It's not just that we've won a few games. It's that we're winning, playing really well, and that everyone can see a future.
Yeah, it also looks like we're not just beating teams, we are outplaying teams. I thought when Nuno won it in those 3 games, you sort of we basically sat back for 90 minutes and went, let's just hopefully counterattack. And we got, I mean, one of the wins, by the way, in those 3 goals was that late 92nd winner by Davinson Sanchez against Watford. I mean, it was a game of football which was one of the worst games of football I've seen. And then it was a cross in the box from a corner, and we got one that nicked it in the 90th minute. So yeah,
if I remember, if I'm not wrong, we beat Wolves as well, right? And
we beat Wolves at their place,
battered us from pillar to post. If I remember, they had chance after chance.
Yeah, no, I agree. We shouldn't have won it. We got it was one of those games. Yeah, they were pitting us pillar for post, and then all of a sudden, bang! Like we go and win it. It was the game when Harry Kane made his first appearance of the season, right? Because obviously the whole Man City, he came off the bench, and it was this Harry Kane.
That's right. That's right. I just thought, didn't we win with a Dele Alli penalty?
Yeah, Dele Alli penalty.
I just look. Yeah, I couldn't stand it. I don't know why one manager of the month. This is different. To be fair, let's be honest. A couple of managers could have won it. I think David Moyes will probably feel a little bit hard done by that. He's not won it. But look, at the end of the day, it is just a monthly accolade, right? It's not something that we're going to stick in our trophy cabinet. And we know other fans are going to try and use this to ridicule us. And
we won the double, mate. We've won the double in September. Let's celebrate.
We've done the double.
But let's move the sort of attention quickly. Obviously, to the other award was James Maddison winning it. And me and you have been massively vocal about how much we love James Maddison right now in this system. He's been absolutely incredible. Talk to me, because this man deserved it, right? Let's be honest. He deserved getting this award.
James Maddison or David Ginola, as per Mark's comment.
If Ginola was in your fantasy team, you just have to put one man in and you're sorted for the rest of the game.
Triple captain every week. Look, James Maddison, for me, it was just always a no-brainer, right? If you bring in playmakers that can play with both feet, that can create, that can cross, that can pass, that can score goals, that can take set pieces, it's a no-brainer. And yet every window for the last 5 years, you're going, Spurs need a playmaker. Nope. Yeah. Spurs need a playmaker. Nope. Last year, we were offered Dybala and Maddison, and Conte didn't want them. And it's like, that is, if ever you want to know why I don't want managers like that at my football club, it's for that very reason. It makes and I don't want to go too hard, but it makes a mockery of everything that he was at the club with, right? Listen, Conte has his star, but you sat there and went, you've been offered James Maddison on a platter. Go and get him. Yeah, we might have paid more money because Leicester were in the Premier League at that time. They weren't relegated, but you sit there and go, he turned him down. This is what is coming out from a lot of sources, that he was offered by people and they said, no, I'm okay without him. He didn't rate Vestuma. Wasn't a big fan of Sarr. Yeah. All of these things are just baffling. That's why, listen, I don't care. He's gone now, right? But
Yeah,
that's why all last year when people were saying, oh, but if he's backed, I didn't want this guy backed. I didn't want him backed with anyone.
agreed.
He had some players that he didn't get the best out of. But look, listen, it's been a very good August for Tottenham. It's been a good start. And now the question, I suppose, is can we follow through with a September to match? But September's looking a lot more difficult. Arsenal and Liverpool, big games, really big games.
Well, I always use it, and I say it on your set of mine all the time. I say it on your channels and stuff, on everyone's saying that the next few games now, next 3 games are a litmus test. You can sit there and go, look, we should be beating Sheffield United. Let's be honest, we should be. At home, we should be beating them. The next test is then going to Arsenal. This is an Arsenal, by the way, that have got to play Everton on a Sunday. They then have to play on a Wednesday night against a PSV at home.
Yeah.
And then they play Spurs on the following Sunday. Now, you sit back and go, okay. Or are they playing, they're playing Saturday. So apologies. They're playing Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday. So, but this is now, they're playing after Spurs, 2 games after Spurs play. We're going to have more rest. But I think the key one is what balances more, rest or consistency? That's going to be the key one, right?
Yeah, look, I'm a big advocate of it. I think, we can all preach either way. I just think it all depends on the circumstance. For example, if we're honest, if you're playing every 3 or 4 days but you're winning games, the confidence is high and you want to keep playing games.
Yeah.
The opposite effect that could be if you're playing once every 7 or 8 days, do you get out of the groove? Do you lose consistency? Do you lose confidence? It's a difficult one, right? But
of course,
if Arsenal are playing every 3 or 4 days and not winning, they'll be crying out for a break. Not just Arsenal. I mean, any club. So I do think that it's going to be interesting. I don't buy much into the fact that they've got Champions League midweek. I think that their Champions League group looks pretty nice for them for at home, especially their home games. I think if they'd had to travel and then we're playing on the Saturday as well, I think maybe I'd read more into it. But it's Wednesday night, then they got Thursday, Friday, Saturday to read. Yeah. I don't see anything in it. We've just got to go play our own game. I do think we need to be slightly careful. This isn't the same as playing Burnley or Bournemouth.
Agreed.
Yeah, this isn't. You've got to be very wary. Arsenal have got top players all over that pitch that will hurt you. Odegaard, Saka, Jesus, Martinelli, Zinchenko. These players are going to hurt you if we play too high up and get caught. So it's going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah, no, definitely. Big up, Danny. You're right. Yeah, agreed. I agree with it. We've been crying out for a James Maddison. Someone put in a really good question in the chat earlier, just a bit earlier, and I'd like to get your take on it. Depending on where Spurs are by January in the league, do you think Tottenham now have a duty to go and say, do you know what? We need to go and spend some money now. We always hear this nonsense that, the January window's hard to buy in. It's hard to buy in January, blah, 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 blah. But I put out this theory. Let's say Spurs are 3rd in the league, 8 points off the top of the table, 8 points off the top of Man City. So just short of 3 wins. Do Spurs have to act in January big time and go, do you know what? We need to buy 3 or 4 players here. We have to go ahead of schedule, maybe. I don't really like that saying, but just in context, go, do you know what? We want to now push this further and get this done quicker than next summer. Spurs have to, right?
Look, for me, I don't think it matters where we are. We should be doing that every window anyway. I think this is the important thing to me. That, look, I don't think it matters where we are. I think if you're struggling come January, you've got to strengthen because you're struggling. I think if you're flying high, you've got to strengthen because you're coming from a position of strength, and that's when you can attract better players. But equally, top clubs, every window will add 1 or 2 if they need to. I think when you look at this squad, it's very thin. For as much as we can talk about the number of players, it's very thin on quality. So for me, right now, Postecgolou and his team should be right now looking at, what centre half we bringing in? What centre half? We've just lost Davinson Sanchez. We knew it was coming. What centre half? What midfielder? We know that midfielders are. We know we've got Ndombele out on loan. You've got Basuma and Sarr that are going on international duty in January for the African Cup of Nations. Plus, Lo Celso, how long is he going to be here? Skip. All of these factors. So I think you need one more there. And then up front, it all depends. We could be a team that score goals for fun. We could score 3-4 goals every week and you don't need to bring in a forward. Or come January, this is all hypothetical. Come January, we could be struggling for goals and we're all sitting there going, got to get a centre forward. Got to get a centre forward.
Well, so Son's going as well, right? Son's going as well.
So look,
that's going to be very crucial.
A lot of it will be dictated by, at the time, what are the injuries? Because in December, we've got 7 games. 7 games in December with a very thin squad. So you're going to pick up injuries, players going on international duty as well. I think we should be buying anyway. I don't think it should. I agree. I don't think it should be about the 1 year just going for it. I look at the bigger picture. I always have done.
I agree to a certain extent. I just think it'll be on the level of quality that you go and get in. Like if, for example, as I said, we are chasing in a title race. I don't like saying that too early, but my point being is you're in January and you're about 7 or 8 points away. Instead of getting in this player and spending 20, 30 million pounds for him, going, you know what? We're going to go and buy a 50 million pound defender that can come in straight away and challenge to be into the first team. Not getting a squad player, if that makes sense. Just getting someone that has the quality that gets in, even if it's a player that can maybe play at right back and centre half,
right,
or a left back and centre half. That you go, do you know what? We're getting a bit of a. Arsenal did it really well by bringing in Timber. I know he got injured, but Timber can play any of the back 4, play at defensive midfield, and go there. What you've got is a player that do you know what? We're going to put you here today. We're going to put you here. A bit of an all rounder that can fit the squad,
but without a massive drop off, right? Without the
drop off. That's the key point.
Look, the key thing for me here is I think I've been really consistent in saying this. Other than the first 11, I don't really care if any of the others go, right? Because I don't rate them, right? So this comment at the bottom is interesting. So when we're saying we do need strengthening, but don't need to for the sake of it. I don't think any of the strengthening would be for the sake of it. I think it's pivotal we strengthen. Let's be fair. In the summer, we should have got another centre half. Now we'll only know the ramifications of that decision once we get an injury, if we do, to Van de Ven or Romero. We'll only know the ramifications of not getting another forward if Sonny doesn't score goals regularly. The drop-off from the first team to the rest is huge. So, look, there's loads of positives at Spurs at the moment. But let's just hope that we strengthen. Ange will know what he needs. Let's be brutally honest. Ange knows what he needs.
I think it's glaringly obvious what we need, right? We need to cry out for a centre half. That has to be. Even if we only make one transfer in January, it has to be a centre-back. Listen, I can understand it. Like, we need more, but we have to buy. I think that's more crucial than it's anything else. But as we mentioned, me, you and Henry were chatting on his stream on Wednesday going, those homegrown players are worrying. 2 of the 8 ones we agreed would keep, right? 2 of the 8.
Yeah.
So now what we're doing is we've already pigeoned ourselves into, by faults of our own because of our bad recruitment over time, we've pigeoned ourselves into going, we have to get homegrown players in. We could argue we've got 2 spaces in the non-homegrown section, because you could argue Eric Dyer and Hugo Lloris. We could then go, do you know what? If we're going to bring in a non-homegrown player, we will say, look, we're going to mutually terminate your contract 6 months earlier. Have a good time, enjoy your time finding a new club. Then you can bring someone in. But the homegrown problem is going to be an issue down the line, right?
Yeah. Look, it's going to hit at some point. And listen, this is why I just said on my show as well. We've got to realise that getting better and Ange turning everything around isn't just a few games on the pitch. It's all about everything that's happening behind the scenes with the youth, with the homegrown, with the scouting, with their diet, with their rehabilitation. for me, this is everything that goes into it. I think what a lot of fans do, you know, Cooper and I were just talking about this. I get it. We've been poor for so long that we want to go over the top and get mad and everything's great. But for me, I think there needs to be a lot of time that's going to be taken here to get everything behind the scenes right, as well as on the pitch. So,
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, absolutely agreed. We're gonna wrap up now because Kate's live, so I don't want to eat into her time. I feel really bad if I do so. So, guys, please, on your way out, please smash the like. Go over and subscribe to Savile Football Heritage TV if you haven't already. I would expect you already have, but if you haven't, go over there and subscribe. And guys, make sure if you can, on your way out, we are only 6 subscribers away from 2,200. It feels like forever. I've been trying to get there. The subscribers have dried up over the last few weeks. I get it, international break, blah, blah, blah. But listen, we're back to football tomorrow. I'm back live tomorrow morning. And then I will be doing Around the Grounds. And I'll even be doing a watch-along tomorrow. Savvy, you're doing a watch-along as well yourself, aren't you?
Yeah.
Savvy's doing a watch-along. So I'll be doing a bit of a watch-along with the Spurs game with all the other games collectively on a Saturday. And then, back again Sunday morning. What have you got upcoming soon, mate?
I've got a lot going on. I mean, I've got a couple of videos coming out today, no more lives. And then tomorrow I've got the watch along at 2 p.m. And then at 5:30, I've got a live fan phone-in show after the game.
Nice.
And then Henry and I normally do a video on each other's channel for after the game. So then I've got the Spurs review on Sunday night. So quite a bit coming up.
Definitely. And guys, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for coming on, popping on. And guys, in the chat, make sure you stay here. Don't go anywhere. I'm sending you straight over to Kate's channel now. So stay put and go over there and smash the like over on her channel and make sure there's at least 50 likes on her thing moving forward. Guys, thank you so much. We're going to head out just so we're not eating into our time. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
And here's Kane. He sits on Tottenham's loftiest perch, beyond even the great Greaves.